So yeah, how are you?
I'm great. Hold on, I'm sorry about that. We're a little. It's too early in the morning for us, but we're good. Hold on 2 seconds. We're streaming right now on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and let me double check on my group page real fast. And we have in their space, and right now is Brent is here, and also Timer. Good morning, William. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Just enjoying my evening. And yeah, can you speak a little bit closer to the mic or louder? Because I'm struggling to hear you.
I love the fact that you're taking charge. Yes, I can speak closer to the mic. I'm actually away from my studio. My studio, we're streaming in my studio. So can you hear me now?
Yeah, 1 minute. Let me change the device. For some reason, my phone sound low.
Here comes my co-host, Carlos. Good morning, Carlos.
How are you, William?
Testing his equipment real quick. He'll be right back.
Yes, yes. I see here it says connecting. Brand, early morning boy. How are you, Brand? Glad to see you here. I'm gonna give you a mic as soon as I can. I know I cannot do it because I'm not co-host yet. Sorry. Okay, we have William as a listener. We have Timer. Welcome, Timer, too. Nice cat. Okay, I'm receiving the invitation for co-hosting. Yes, 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 but my letters are big. Oh, I haven't been invited to co-host, but I cannot see. Let me put this on horizontal to see if I can press the button. Oh, my letters are so big because I don't see very well because of the cataract. Just a second, I will put the letters a little bit smaller so the advice can fit. Just a second, give me 30 seconds. Wait. Oh, my letters were giant. Okay, now I'm going back to the space. I am accepting the co-host invite now. Yes.
Oh yeah, but by the way, the timer's profile picture is actually a pixelated dog, which is actually one of the first NFTs I actually created.
Oh, wow, wonderful. How old is your dog?
But it's they're not they're NFTs, Carlos.
It's not a real flesh and blood dog.
He's raising money for his NFTs for his dog NFTs so he can help real dogs and real life dogs.
William, you know what?
So
William, I love that your eyes in William are just like the exclamation signs down. I love that. I love reading like that. William, is it like William?
well he's a coder too. I mean, come on. He's a developer, he's a coder, he's everything.
Wow, only was 11 years old. I'm only 50 years older than you. I'm 61 and you are 11.
William, are your parents with you?
Of course they are.
We just want to make sure. Can we say hi to them?
Yeah, sure.
Hi. They must be so proud. My gosh, you're not even my kid, and I'm proud of you.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Oh, good evening for
Hi.
us. Good morning for you, I guess.
Yes, good morning for us. Yes, we're very excited about William and so excited that he's here with us and to share his story. So, and this is just
Excellent.
beginning. Right now, we're streaming everywhere, and I'm in the process of publishing his press release also about his dogs. UNFTs was Dogs Unleashed, so his project, and I'm excited to know more about it and how he came about creating this wonderful project. And again, everybody, welcome to NFTs for a Cause. This is our weekly space that Carlos and I host. Usually it's Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But today, because of William, we want to make sure that he's in bed in time because he's on the opposite end. He's already tomorrow for us. So, Carlos, how are you?
Well, I'm fine. I was wondering, William, does your parents have Twitter accounts? Your mom and dad? I mean, they could be getting into the space too. It would be great if we can have, if we can give them a mic here, and so we can have just like a conference call, so they don't need to be using your microphone. What do you think of that idea? Invite them to get into the space.
Actually,
If you
the timer is actually my dad, but he does not use it that much though.
Okay,
okay,
we'll
okay.
just go as long as your dad is on the line with us, and because I'm recording this on Headliner also, so we'll have little snippets. So no
Uh,
worries about that. So
That is the thing is that me and my dad is close to each other, and we have two devices. So if he chokes, it's gonna collapse. It's gonna collapse because
gonna be
like we have
feedback.
two devices next to each other. It's not gonna work out.
And he's a space host, Carlos. He knows because there's a huge feedback when you put two phone next to each other on the same space.
Yeah.
yes, yes, that's true. The feedback is big. I forgot about that. Listen, and you know something? I heard. Don't take my word for it. I heard very early this morning that a cat organization from cats all over the world are very angry at you because you didn't choose cats and you did choose dogs unleashed. So why? I mean, the cats are angry at you, okay, and angry at your dogs. Why did you choose dogs over cats?
Oh,
Come
before
on.
we even start, Carlos, let's ask William about himself. Like, tell us how, like, about yourself. What do you like to do? And also, when did you start coding and stuff? This is 11
Well,
years old, very, very
I
young.
was just kidding him. I
well,
was just kidding him. There is no.
actually, to be honest, I'm actually saving all animals for the proceeds, but the project is actually based on saving dogs.
Okay,
Um,
that's good.
I'm gonna be right back. Unfortunately, my Twitter is lagging out, so yeah. Give me a minute. I'll be right back.
He is a true space host. If I was going to vote for a space host that everyone needs to be knowing about, this is it. And then also, Timer here is that's his first NFT dog right there. Look at that.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna try to. Did you pin it? It's on the nest.
Now the account that's here in their space with us,
The
the dog,
counter.
the account. Look at the dog. There's four of us in here.
Okay, wait. No, because I don't see him now. I see a timer, something that says timer and looks like a cat more than a dog. I see Brent and I see
Timer is
you.
it? That's I think that's the first NFT that William did.
Ah, okay. I'm following timer. It says
Yeah.
father investor, founder, STP travel manage, double honesty, and okay. So timer, it has a little clock besides the name of timer.
That's I think that's the first NFT that
Okay, your music set free by
yeah,
itself.
that was me. I was just listening to the audio. Okay, we're gonna start now. When we bring him up, there we go.
I love the banner with the times from different places like London, New York, Tokyo, Moscow, Cartoon Network, different time zones. This is fun. Okay, now we have William back as a speaker, but he has his mic closed. Brent is here. Sans, welcome.
Hey,
And it's William. Go ahead, William.
hey, can you hear me?
Yes, perfectly.
Yeah, cool.
We can hear you perfectly, William.
Yeah, cool. Everything is working again.
I say I love you use the word cool before they using the word broken again. It's cool. Everything is broken. You are very optimistical. That's nice. Can you hear
So
us?
I'm gonna go ahead and share William's Medium account, one of his blogs, Dogs Unleashed, an NFT project by 11-year-old artist and developer. So why I share this out, William, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself, and then this way I can go ahead and pin this blog up into the post so we have, so I curate the conversation. So when I go back and write the blog about this, I'll have it all set up. So good morning, William. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, and you?
I'm great. Can you go ahead and tell us a bit about yourself and your project?
Yeah, definitely. So, yeah, hi everyone. My name is William, and I'm 11, from Thailand, and I'm the founder of Dogs Unleashed. I've been in crypto for a few years now, the NFT world for about 6 months. And I can code many languages like Python, JavaScript, HTML, CSS, Luppi, and a few other languages. And I started my NFT brand last October 2021, and my art is about pixelated dogs, cool traits and backgrounds. And I'm doing all the coding, art gallery, smart contracts, and website by myself, including marketing the brand.
And how did you learn all this stuff?
Well, I self-taught myself using YouTube and also online resources. And yeah, I self-taught myself, and it's cool.
Can you tell me a little bit about your, like, when you were younger, did you think that this is what would be possible for you to do? I mean, really, 11 years old, what else can you, I mean, I'm trying, I'm trying to remember my life at 11-year-old. I only remember from 8 years old on, but I'm kind of curious about the young William. What did the younger William, did he think he was going to be doing this today? William, did you get that question?
Yeah, can you say that again?
Can you tell me about your younger self? When you were younger, did you dreamt that you're going to be a coder and be working and be in charge of an incredible NFT project?
No, never. I never thought that was gonna happen, and I never even thought about it. All I thought was about making video games, to play video games, and yeah, trying to make my own video game made me end up here.
Because you wanted to be a video game developer. How old were you? Like 9 years old when you go, I'm going to be a video game developer.
Well, yeah, I was maybe around 8 or 9. I wanted to bring my drawings to life, so I could actually control them and all of that. And so yeah, I I started learning languages because I wanted to build my own game, and I came across the NFT world, and yeah, I was mind blown. I started learning Solidity, and I started to play smart contracts, and I started to do some really cool stuff.
So tell me a little bit about when did you have that aha moment when you go, hey, I'm going to go into this, and what happened when you told your parents? And here's my dogs, but like giving us sound background noises. But what did your parents say when you told them this is what you want to do?
But yeah, they were my dad was pretty excited that I wanted to start building my future from a young age, and yeah, that yeah, that's basically what. And like yeah, he was open to anything. He was open, like whatever I wanted to do, I could do it, like the technology. And like yeah, I started from Minecraft. I wanted to make my own Minecraft server. Me and my dad was guiding me step by step on how to do it. There was a lot of coding required to do that. And then I wanted to build my own like server. And so yeah, I wanted to build my own server, and I was using command block. And that's when my coding journey started to begin. It was around 6 or 7 years old. And then yeah, I started learning Scratch, I was using YouTube tutorials, and I made my first game called Super Daddy, which is like Flappy Bird, but as my dad. So basically, all I did was took Superman's body, and I just pasted my dad's head on it. And then after that, I started learning Python because Python was really interesting, and I thought I could do lots of things with that. And then I started learning JavaScript, HTML, CSS because I wanted to make websites. And then I thought about the crypto world, NFT world, and I started learning Solidity. And yeah, I started learning Solidity, and I started coding smart contracts. And like yeah, I was coding smart contracts for NFT projects and also tokens. I actually deployed my first token on the Binance Smart Chain.
Oh my gosh. Okay, you have to tell me that because
Oh my goodness.
yeah, Carlos, and
That's
that could you
great.
imagine? Oh my gosh.
No. This is too much for my old dinosaur brain. It's suffering. It's so new. I mean, this is like the future talking to the past. I feel okay. I'm learning a lot. I'm learning just like 100 things per second, thanks to William. Keep going, William.
Okay, tell me about about your token when you launch your first token. I need to hear about this. This is a story I never heard yet.
Yeah, so actually I launched my first token. It was actually called Ecotourism Finance Token. It was about saving the earth. I want to clean up oceans and all of that. And yeah, I did it for fun. I bought a little bit. And I could see the price was up, down, up, down. It was really cool. But then at some point, I want to take it. I want to take it further. So I decided to put that aside. And yeah, I was building up a team. I'm planning to do even an ICO so that people can buy pre-sale and all that stuff. And like my dad works in the tourism company, so like he knows lots of event like investors, and so yeah, he wants to share that with like everyone he knows, all the investors and that stuff. To take them to ecotourism finance token. But yeah, we're planning to launch that like in a long time. But yeah, we're still working with the marketing of that.
You know something, William? I tend to confuse a part of the analog world with the digital world. So I'm not pretty sure. I mean, do you have to actually feed your dogs? Do you have to buy food for them and give them water, or that's not needed?
Carlos, we're talking about NFT dogs, digital on the blockchain dogs that he's
So
creating.
they don't eat and they don't drink.
No, they don't eat or they don't drink. They're there. The proceeds of them will be going for all animals, right, William? But William, the token is like I love that. That's incredible, especially for Thailand.
Yeah, and I'm actually anyway, so yeah, NFTs is just a representation of art, anyways. So, but the only difference is that it's digital and you cannot rip it like a piece of paper where you can just rip with your hands and it's gone forever. And so, yeah, it's on the blockchain, and you can do auctions and all of that cool stuff, just like real life. And like it's connected with the real world because you can even hang it up on your wall using a physical frame. Some projects will also give out free physical frames you can actually hang on your wall. So it's just like art, but it's evolving more, and they're making it like much more cooler than before. And like yeah, it's and like yeah, I am also like pegging real world utility like a food brand, and also saving dogs, and also planning to build my own rescue foundation. And yeah, it's gonna be really cool.
And tell me something about your classroom. Are you studying in the school? Of course. And I mean, what about your classmates? I mean, what do they say? What do they think about that? Are you teaching them? Are they following you up all day long? Just like, William, teach us, William, teach us. We want to learn too. How is that going?
Well, like I haven't been to school maybe a year now, so I'm not really sure.
You're not, you're what?
I haven't gone to school for like a year now since
Okay.
since COVID and lockdown and all that stuff. And yeah, when COVID happened, I had much more time to work on my project. And yeah, school is still closed.
So
Okay, okay.
is your school opening up soon, or will you go? Because you're so brilliant. I mean, like I can't imagine you going to school for the regular kids, because when you feel that you're so ahead of them as far as digital wise, because that's what the kids are being taught now.
I just can't imagine William going to school to be a teacher, not a student, just to give classes to everybody, not to study anything. It's like, okay, here's Will teacher, the teacher. My name is William, and I will be your professor. So take out your books, notebooks, and pencils. Well, let's go with the first test. Yeah, you
But
sound like that.
Carlos, I think the future is not going to be notebooks and pencils. It's going to be tablets and the digital pen that goes with the tablet for them to draw and paint and do stuff too. Because I think that's going to be. I mean, in 2010, the kids in South Korea got tablets in class. I know because I did a whole story about it. So. We're in 2022 now, so I think the books and stuff. I think, I think that's the
Okay,
worst.
okay, okay. I bought that, but listen,
No,
listen.
no, I'm just saying. I'm kind of curious
No, no,
because I
no, no,
just
no,
want
no, no. I
what the
about that,
kids are
but
being taught.
listen to me. It is very, very important that kids use their hands connected to their brains for drawing or writing or whatever. I mean, a lot of clicking, only keyboarding. I mean, if you use only keyboards and only buttons and only press click, 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 clear, your brain is suffering damage in the long term. So it's very, very important that you actually use just like manual job. I mean, you have to use your hand, you have to use a pencil. I mean, don't forget how to write with a pen. I understand the
Oh no,
tablet
no, they do
thing.
that too. But there's a
Yeah,
I have the Apple Pen. I have that too. So it's the same thing. It's just all digital. It's not like it's the way that
yeah,
we
yeah, exactly.
like when we were little. It's like I don't know. I don't know what's like today. So I'm not. Let's get back to William. I'm like,
And you're
so
not killing trees, and you're not killing trees because you're using like digital paper somehow. Come on, let's go back to William. You're right. Go ahead.
so William, starting your project, you've started your own community and everything. But at 11 years old, what else can we talk a little bit more about? Because like you can pretty much build anything because you've gone through the whole process. How does that feel at being 11? Like you understand what a smart contract is, you know how to execute one, you know how to create your own NFT art, you understand the lingo. I mean, I don't, I have not met. I mean, I think Melina, we had her on. She was very vice, she was very good. Like she talked about her project and her NFT art. But I wanted to talk about William because William, you're like you are a community leader. Tell us about being 11-year old and being a community leader in your NFT art.
Yeah, so yeah, actually, this was my process when I started, like how I got into this point. So like, yeah, at first I did obviously I did my art. I did a pixelated art, and then after that I was actually checking the blockchain, or checking blockchains like Ethereum, Polygon, Solana, and all of that. I was checking and choosing in between which one I should go for. And I first I decided to go with Polygon because that's free. So I went there, went for NFT, and I sold out my first collection with a volume trade of more than 12 Ethereum. And yeah, so then I decided to try Ethereum, and the gas is high, but I sold about 50. And then I tried Polygon again, but then yeah, there has been there have been like lots of issues with Polygon recently.
So you went into did you say 50 pieces on Ethereum? How many pieces did you sell on Ethereum?
So I actually did a collection of 5,000, but only 50 got minted.
That is incredible, by the way. 50 got minted. That's incredible. Good for you. Bravo. Hi, Teresa. Did you want to share?
I just want to say that I learned a lot from William. He is very smart in this. I'm Teresa Melvin. I'm 13 years old, and I was so inspired by Williams when I first met him. When I first saw him talking in the in a Twitter space, and I couldn't believe that he knew a lot about the space. And so I'm more on like the creative side. On NFTs, I love creating art, and I don't really know more about the tech side. And I'm still learning about that. So William, I could learn a lot from you. And yeah, I heard I heard that they mentioned that if he ever goes back to school, he could become a teacher. So I agree with that, you know. um and yeah, I'm a little bit more different. I love creating art, and I focus more on art um than the technical side. So I have some collections, and I have a collection on Foundation and OpenSea, and it's called Ava by Teresa Melvin and Genesis Sketches by Teresa Melvin on OpenSea. And yeah, I love creating art with my two characters, my made up characters, Ava and Ramona. And you can check me out in my link tree when you go to my Twitter profile. So yeah, that's a little bit more about me. But yeah.
Thank
Um
you. Thank you for sharing that. Stay on the mic with us. We're going to continue our conversation. But we have Simple David wanted to pop in, but I'm going to give him the mic too. But William, what inspires me the most about you is your can-do attitude. Like you're so positive, and I'm saying this not because I've been on your space. I've been on your show. We did a show together on IG. But I want to also like let you know that there's this very small percentage of people I've come across at a young age that would take charge and understand and would talk and share. So, William, do you see where you're heading? Are you wanting to see yourself further more? Are you just kind of like, this is where I wanted to be, I'm going to stay here? Or where do you see yourself? Because after this, we're going to talk about your project. William, can you hear me?
Well, I'm not sure what I want to be in the future yet because I have a long time to go. So yeah, I'll see about that in the future.
I love that answer. Because I was asking that question. I'm like, that's such a terrible question to ask someone so young, but I'm kind of curious.
Exactly. That was wonderful. William, you're great, man. Incredible answer. I love it.
I'm always fascinated by him. Like first time I heard him in his space, he blew my mind. Like I was like, wow. It was something though. It was something. Hey guys, sorry to interrupt though. I just had to say that out loud.
But I'm still worried about maybe you are talking here, talking and talking and talking, and maybe your dogs are thirsty. Why don't you give them some water and come back? Just a few seconds.
He's
Am I
teasing you
not
about
being
your dogs,
get?
William.
Yes, maybe they're
Yeah, me.
thirsty. They're thirsty now. My dogs are thirsty. No, I don't have dogs. Okay,
I have
but
four dogs that are like trying to get my attention. If we need sound effects, I got sound effects.
and they can translate for you. Don't worry.
I got one dog that speaks Vietnamese, so I think she speaks Vietnamese. See, now that's the one that speaks English, but he's.
William, William, are you in Bangkok?
No, I'm in Koh Samui.
What's the name again?
Koh Samui.
That's close to Bangkok.
That's actually close to Latani, which is close to Bangkok.
Oh, okay, okay. And
Sorry,
how do you come? Oh, go ahead, go ahead.
I'm not far from Phuket.
Okay. Where were you born in Thailand?
Yeah, I was born here in Koh Samui, Thailand.
Mm, okay, okay.
So,
And what's
William,
the
will you
name?
be let me let's we have about 10:40. I want to be mindful because William has it's late for him. I mean he's gonna I promised him we'd have him out of here in 60 minutes. So William, let me ask you something. Have you been offered a speaking at any of the upcoming NFTs conferences? Even though you're not in the States, you could still be a guest speaker. Have they talked to you about that?
No, not really. Like, no one ever asked me to.
Well, I'm gonna keep that in mind because I feel like there's a lot of we had NFT Miami, we had all these different people, but different NFT conferences that are coming up. I there should always be a panel for kids because I feel like children are the ones that are really coming together with their parents doing the NFT projects and raising awareness about all some of the social issues that we're having. So I think that's a really important factor. So we'll keep that in mind for you because I see you doing this. I see you speaking to thousands of people about your journey as an NFT art designer, creator, collector, developer. I'm such a publicist, William. I'm sorry. Like, I'm all excited for you.
Yes, and this is a special edition of our NFT for a cause. We love your cause, and we are happy to be here. Usually, anyway, for any people listening to us, normally Tonya and I myself, we are Sundays at 7 p.m. EST. But today we are doing this special time and a previous day, the day before, for the sake of William's timetable and Teresa and everybody and the Williams household. So we are very, very, very happy. And I'm happy that the space will last only 1 hour because as soon as the space ends, you can rush and take the food and feed your unleashed dogs with real food because they are starving, I know.
So let's do this. William, tell us about your Dogs Unleash NFT. Tell us a bit about that and about how you're planning to save the dogs through your proceeds and what percentage to go with what.
Yeah, definitely. So, yeah, my project is about saving dogs, and my goal is to build a Dogs Unleashed Rescue Foundation with my project donates to no kill shelters. And so, yeah, 10% of the proceeds gets donated to no kill shelter, and also to build a DURF, which is Dogs Unleashed Rescue Foundation. And so, dog holders will actually get special benefits like holders only event, free merch, exclusive tech channels in Discord, and also discounts of future drops and much more. And dog holders will also be able to stake their NFTs and their rewards and also get a free DUSN, which is a Dogs Unleashed name service. So basically, you can get a name like Luppi.du instead of .eth, and you'll be able to use it to get free NFTs and that stuff. And so yeah, so basically yeah, I am so the project document is gonna be a long term project. So I can save a lot of dogs and also build a Dogs Unleashed Rescue Foundation and some utilities to save dogs, build a Dogs Unleashed Rescue Foundation, and also make a Dogs Unleashed food brand. And yeah, that is that's what my NFT project is about.
And what was it? How did you feel when you sold your first NFT in this project? I think we have timer here, but you mentioned that this is your first NFT, Dogs Unleashed, right here. Timer
The,
has it.
the, the one with Timer has on his profile picture, that was the first one which I ever created. It actually has 12 copies. It actually has 12 copies because I want people to I want many people to be able to earn. I want many people to be able to earn my first NFT, so that's why I made 12 copies. And yeah, timer on one and two other people, and there's actually people left.
And how did that feel for you when you first sold one? Did you go, yeah, I'm gonna keep doing this?
Well, I got excited, and I kept talking to the spaces, and I kept talking, and I started to grow my community. Yeah, it was so much fun.
And what was your first Twitter Spaces was like? Because I know Twitter opening up Twitter Spaces has changed the world for a lot of people globally. Tell us about that when you first got onto your first space.
My first space I went to was the Oceani show. That was the first place I went to. You just know the Oceani show is the top number one influencer in the NFT world. And so yeah, this is the first space I went to. It was so cool, so many reactions, and I loved it. And and that day my OpenSea stats went crazy. All I saw was like they literally just up. And like yeah, I sold $40 the first time. And then when I went back to the Oceanic show again, I yeah, I sold so many, and it was crazy. People didn't stop buying, and just keep selling like nonstop.
That is so cool. I like to hear that kind of a story. And your dogs. I mean, like, how many dogs do you have total? And then so you want to have your own dogs unleashed center, rescue center?
Yes, so I'm having a Dogs and Leash Rescue Foundation, which will be connected to the blockchain and also the real life. And so basically, I'll be hanging NFTs around using physical frames. And and like it's gonna be really cool, and I'll make it like an NFT gallery at the exact same time. Also have animals in there, and like it's gonna be really cool. People can get free puppies, free animals, and like free everything. And like yeah, it's gonna be really cool.
This is incredible. You have thought of everything. You have covered all details. I mean, you are really, really a genius in this because you have covered all the corners, all the problems, every possible hypothetical situation. I mean, everything that we need to be done. By the way, talking about hypothetical situations, what happens if, for example, I buy you an NFT, okay, and after the NFT is here with me, the NFT bites me. Does the smart contract covers my health care for my hand in case I am bitten by a NFT, or it's impossible can NFT can bite my hand? I'm worried about that. Remember, I am an old guy. I am totally. It's difficult for me to understand this whole new scene. I'm kidding you. Don't take it
He's just
seriously.
playing with
Don't
you,
get.
William.
I was kidding you about your dog NFT dog biting my hand. I know that cannot happen. Don't worry about that. And what's your favorite breed of dog? Do you have any breed of dog that is your favorite?
Yeah, my favorite breed would be a Shiba Inu and also a Kishu Inu, but I for some reason I cannot get one. I just don't know, but I really want so badly.
Is your
Oh
dad like
wow!
shaking his head right now, going, "No, we're gonna save the dogs, not get one."
Exactly. Mm.
Yeah,
No,
my girlfriend had one of those dogs, the Shiba Inu or whatever. It's called Luffy. He was so smart. It's one of the smartest dogs you've ever. I mean, she had him from the moment he was born all the way until he passed away. He died. He lived for like 18 years. He was like so smart, so smart. Oh
Wow!
my God, I think that breed is one of the smartest dogs I've ever met.
wow,
Oh
that's
my goodness!
so cool. That's exactly the reason why I want one. And like if you look at the other side, if I actually get one, I am saving him, right? I'm saving him from being inside the text for all day. That is one way to think about it.
Come on, Tanya.
I,
He did live like 126 in human years because it's like 7 years per year per dog.
Yeah,
It's
because my
18.
Brussels Griffon she lived to almost 14, and and her puppies right now are going on 12, so they're having age related issues. But I feel, dogs are such a wonderful animals, and especially for companionship. So I think everyone should have a dog. I mean, the future will be, if we don't have a real life dog, we're gonna have robot dogs. I mean, that's what they're saying. So why not? And I think when you care for your animals, your pets, and especially for dogs and cats, that's your companion. So I think
You
that's what
know,
William's doing is great.
you know what's the best breed of dog to travel to plane travel? When you're going to travel in a plane, what's the best breed of dog?
A
The
sleeping dog,
Chihuahua.
a
The
sleeping dog,
Chihuahua.
a Chihuahua.
No,
No way,
the
they bark
Chihuahua.
so much.
Yeah, because the Chihuahua is so small that you can hide it inside your clothes, and then you don't have to pay the special ticket and the special transportation. The only thing, you have to cross your fingers and pray he doesn't start to bark. Just like whoa, 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 because the Chihuahua barking can be heard. It's like in two hemispheres at the same time. They are
Chihuahuas
very,
bark
very
like
loud.
crazy. I'm a grandma to two little Chihuahua dogs. My kid's dog is like, the two little Chihuahuas are interesting. So, but again, I feel animals are such an important factor and stuff. So that's such a great thing what William is doing. And William, do you have
Yes, yes.
anyone in your family that's also getting into NFT that you're kind of like helping along also, like a cousin maybe? Because I feel like this is such a family affair type of project. Because once you start, then your cousins will want to do it too.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. So, yeah, I am letting my sister a bit, and also my cousin, like my cousin not that much, but yeah, a little bit. And obviously my uncle, yeah, he's getting involved a little bit now.
Yeah, I'm hoping to see this trend happen because I feel like technology shouldn't separate families, should bring them together. So, but over the years before the NFT really take on, before the COVID and then the pandemic, all that craziness happening, technology seemed to be separating the family from each other in a sense because they're one, different age, different groups, different things they're into. But I feel like now with NFT, art, music, film, even short films, I feel like it brings the family unit together, and I'm glad to see that you're doing this, William, and especially with your dad and everything. My friend Legions is in the space. Hi, Legion. So William, we have about like 13 minutes left. Can you tell us a little bit more about how far you are up? So this dogs UNFT is going to be going for a long time, but do you have a forecast of when would you be able to get a rescue center? Like how much more do you have to go? How many more dogs UNFT do you have to sell?
Yeah, my funds are slowly growing, but yeah, it might take a bit for the funds to start like growing more until there's none. But yeah, I definitely have found a land which I'll be getting as soon as I get the funds. And yeah, I got everything sorted out. I'm actually working on the blueprint. So yeah, as soon as I get that land, the blueprint should be done, and yeah, I'll get constructing.
Will you be so how many pieces so far have you sold in your collection all together right now as of today?
Let me see, 400 plus 50 plus 200, maybe like
My goodness, that's
sure.
the those are good numbers, man. Wow.
Well, unless you include all the other NFTs I've made, maybe 1,500.
Well, I know, but anyway, there are people not selling no one. I mean, it's really is. I mean, you have to start somewhere, and those are very pretty good starting numbers. I mean, you are heading in a good way. You are heading for a good start. I mean, it's good.
That's an inventory right there. Wow.
Actually, to be honest, I actually created what do you call it? I created about like almost 12,000, but like they just have not been minted.
You have more that hasn't been minted yet. Oh my goodness. So will you ever look at burning them or any of them that are not sold so you can mint more, or you're just gonna keep you're not gonna burn them at all?
Why would I burn them? Why would I burn down?
Exactly. I'm glad you said that. See, but when you met, because like I said, a lot of artists say that if their pieces don't go, they're gonna burn it, and then so they can start another collection. So I didn't know where where your thoughts are on that. Since you're not gonna burn any of your NFT collection, I think that's a fantastic thing to know. But is that a common thing for people to do that? Because I just started noticing a lot of people promoting that. I know it's part of the whole blockchain, but do people do that?
They actually made they made a smart contract called ERC-721B, and you can actually burn NFTs using that contract, so it's low gas fees, and also you can also burn. But they recently have introduced the ERC-721F, which is actually like what do you call it? Vending machine where in the open market you can see all the NFTs minted, but like you can see all the NFTs minted, but it's not actually all minted.
Tonya, we are like
I did not know that.
we are like 10 minutes away from the sharp ending. You think we could give a chance, maybe to Timer or Legion or someone to, in case they have some question for William? I'd love to hear that.
Yeah, the mic's open. Everybody want to grab the mic? Go ahead and grab the mic, and we'll let you up.
Yes, I think that Timer has no.
Yeah, Timer, you have a question?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, exactly.
Hi. I wanted to ask William, my 11-year-old son wanted to know if he was interested in getting into the NFTs, what would he recommend to start? Like, how did he start it? Is Roblox good game for kids that are interested in NFTs?
Well, to be Minecraft will not end you up anywhere because I'm not in Roblox. I used to play so many games because I used to be a gamer, but now I'm not anymore. When I got to the NFT world, anyways. So basically Roblox won't end you up anywhere. Roblox actually teaches you how to communicate because you're playing on online work with different people unless you're playing for private servers. But you'll be playing on servers where you'll learn how to communicate with others because there'll be many other people playing. But anyways, Minecraft is the past. I started from Minecraft, and yeah, if your kid is a gamer, then the best way to get them in is show them Sandbox because Sandbox connected to NFTs and also crypto and to the blockchain. And Sandbox is just like Minecraft and Roblox. It's an online game where you can learn how to communicate, and it's also pixelated like Minecraft. There's so many games in there, there's so many jigsaws, and it's so cool. So yeah, and you can also earn free money from Sandbox. So yeah, show that to your son and let him start playing and that stuff. And yeah, you can also build your own world, but to publish it in Sandbox, it'll cost though.
Mr. Luppi, so you're telling me all your crazy start with Minecraft docs? I mean, you use Minecraft for giving form to your first docs?
No, Minecraft I was just playing there, and I learned a lot. I learned where glass came from. I learned where leather came from, and all that stuff. And
Okay.
like Minecraft, that's where my coding journey began from.
Oh, that's good. Perfect. I don't know if Faiza Ugas or maybe, yeah, Faiza, because Timer, do you have another question, or maybe Faiza, because we are 3 minutes away from wrapping up. 7 minutes, sorry.
So you mean to tell me Minecraft, the game that my kid would sit for hours and days with his friends to make these crazy worlds. I could never understand what they were doing. They go, "Come here, mom. We're gonna show you," and I'm like, no. Let me go back over here." But so Minecraft has helped you develop where you are today. Tell us about that, William. That's incredible.
If your kids are playing it, make sure to tell them so I can connect with them.
Play Minecraft first. The first step of a rule of NFT. If you're starting out as a kid, get your parents to play Minecraft with you first.
Yeah, definitely, and yeah, don't forget to tell them I also play Minecraft so I can connect with them.
I have a
Yeah.
problem because I grew up playing with Lego, and for me, Minecraft is just like Lego, where Lego pieces, and someone stole the little circles in Lego. It's just like your squares only, and I say, how can they stick together if they don't have the little the little round things to stick them? So Minecraft is so hard for my brain. I felt like Tonya. You're like, do you want to see Minecraft? Or no, I will do any other thing. I want to see the baseball game. Sorry,
No,
I
but
will do
I
later.
wasn't into Minecraft back then. When this was happening, I was doing fashion shows and I was traveling the country and
Okay,
makeup and stuff.
got
So I
it.
was never into the computer world. And I the only reason I got into my computer world was like in 2002 I got a promotion from NARS Cosmetics, so they gave me a computer, but I would never touch a computer. That was my cousins, my brother, my whole family is into building software and develop. I'm about music, art, going to
You you
concerts.
you you don't have a developer blood.
No, that's my cousin and my other cousin, and then my like my other my brother. Like I have cousins and brothers that write programs, stuff that if I tell you that's their program, you'd be like, what? I never got into it. They were all into this whole video game. Oh, not me. I would never. I was more of like looking at magazines, fashion magazines, cutting out the magazine, drawing my own faces like that. This is my actual image, but when I was younger, I would draw faces like this. That's that of me. I didn't realize for me in the future, but these are the images I would draw. So for me, it wasn't it. But I feel like NFT brings together the old world, the new world, and it's like today's world, right? Is really the NFT world. But if you're
Okay,
bringing people together using art from the old days, seeing that in that eye, but then bringing in the digital aspect of it, and then you bring it all together, and then you say, hey, I am in the 21st century. So it just, like I say, it was just exciting time, and I love seeing more stories about this, or hearing more stories, or being able to tell more stories about how William is, and how he at 11 years old is giving back in his own way and what he wants to do. And I'm just very impressed with you, William. And so it's about 3 minutes left, and I know I promised I just
okay.
want
Tonya, just a second. You name new words. Talking about new words, I want to make a futuristic question to William. William, Mr. Elon Musk is talking about taking people from the Earth to Mars, to planet Mars. Do you think that's possible? What do you think of that idea? Do you see yourself in Mars, or do you think that's going to be difficult or impossible?
Well, to be honest, I never thought that Neil Armstrong actually went to the moon. I don't believe that, because if he did go to the moon, we'll have much better technology right now.
Okay.
You know what? I used to think the same way when I was your age. I never believed in myself. Great mind thinks alike. Okay, go ahead, William.
Yeah, but the chances are pretty high to go to Mars since we have much more technology now.
Yeah, and I think dogs are closer. We can help dogs closer than going to bars. So I have to congratulate you. My biggest congrats. I mean, you are a really advanced kid. I hope you can teach other kids your age who are not as fast into this as you started, and you are gonna bring a lot of good things for you for the future. I'm pretty sure. Okay, and as Teresa said, She says she also sees you as a teacher and not a student in your classes. So I hope that become a reality. I am saying bye-bye from here, from Caracas, Venezuela, in South America. It was a real honor to meeting you, William, and I wish you all the best of luck with all your projects, not only NFTs, but everything that will come into your head in the next 10, 15, 20 years. You're a great mind.
Now his generation, he'll be like another 100 years. Are you kidding me? It's 100 years for his generation.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it was so much fun. I had so much fun. So okay.
William, before I let you go, can you tell our listeners a little bit how to get a hold of you and how where can they get their hands on a Dogs UNFT? Tell us.
Yeah, so you can get a hold of my NFTs. If you go to the website, HTTPS dogsunleashed.nft.com, and there you'll see those will be two collections into live, and you will see that one is on Ethereum and the other one is on Polygon, and the Polygon is only $10, no, actually $5, and the other one is about $50 on the Ethereum blockchain. And yeah, my NFTs are still up for minting. And I hope you like my songs and also my art.
I can easily imagine Warren Buffett did talk like you when he was 11 years old. You are like a small Warren Buffett, but of the digital world. So, congratulations again. My best regards, and I leave Tonya for wrapping up. Thank you, everybody, for coming here and enjoying William's wonderful Docs Unleashed Doc project. And till the next Sunday, because we'll be back to our regular time slot at 7 p.m. ET on Sundays. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. God bless you all.
Okay, everybody, thank you so much for joining in. We'll be back next Sunday as our usual time at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And again, I really enjoyed our chat with William. And this space is only a recording, but you can get the live stream after the 30 days. So we'll have this on here for 30 days, but you can go to our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/social chats. But go to socialchats.co /events. You will find today's show as listed on the event. I'll be writing a blog about our segment, and I'm also publishing a social media press release and a press release for William, because I think that's really cool, and I want to be able to mark it on in my press room, my calendar, because I think any great things that happen in your life, you should announce it and get someone to write a press release about it. So he did most of the work. I'm just going to go help him with that. So full disclosure. But again, William, I appreciate you for being here. And if anyone out there listening, if you know of anyone that is doing an NFT project that you would like for us to know more about, because we're here as NFTs for a cause, where we just feature an NFT project that's caught our eye. And again, right now we have our friend Charlie here, who was here last Sunday, where we honor his project. Non-fungible avatars. So again, Charlie's here. Thank you for being here, Charlie. But if you have any questions or anything, just DM myself or Carlos, or just follow the hashtag NFTs for a cause. And our website is up. I'm just trying to get all the content on there. So, but then from that website, when we promote it, you'll be able to see all the different projects that we featured with their work and everything. So this way, it's everything's in one location. So again, everyone, have a great day, and we will be back next Sunday. And later on today, I'll be live streaming on my other account. It's to promote music NFTs. Today's NFT musician I'm promoting is Rivers. He goes by Rivers_Tez, TEZ. He did a 4-hour, almost 5 hours actually, set that I really enjoyed. He just played really snippets of music NFT for people to hear some of the different musicians. I thought that was great. I could tell a huge difference listening to a Pandora live stream or to a Twitter Spaces streaming music NFT. Is a huge, incredible feeling. So make sure you catch that. And again, everyone, have a great day, and we will be back. Bye, everybody.
And this is an internal comment. Charlie, keep putting droplets in your eye for at least one extra week. Okay, you know what we are talking about. I
This is not
hope
a
you
medical
guys
advice.
get totally
Goodbye.
better. Bye bye. Goodbye.